In the darkest hour, you'll know our name. Through every battle, through every fight, we conquer the dark with unyielding
I ever watch y'all's great gameplays, you know, we do that thing.
pixels scream and screens ablaze. Meisters rise with a gaming craze. Madness rules, chaos binds. Seeming faith in the shattered minds. Keyboard dogs and lightning hands. Conquering realms and digital lambs. Phantom clicks with mask.
Amazing fight!
And digital grace.
Nothing! It's fine! Sniper down. One shot. When I get into a game, especially in open world, I do what I think is interesting. So hit me with a city. You got 3 options. Hit me with a city and let's go. Mel said your mom's house. God. No! Can't do it. No! I don't care how quick you are. You cannot do this. It's happening! It's happening! Don't even need the essence of free bird! Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? 419, baby!
Streaming wars with endless fights. Glory born of endless night. Controller grip with fates entwined.
Came to the wrong party!
Cold-bound warriors, endless surge. A gaming high with
Yeah, absolutely! I did. I'm just better. Come on. You messed up! You done messed up, Aaron! You got one move! You got one move! That's all you got! Thinks I'm gonna heal. He's wrong! He's wrong! I'm not healing! I'm not healing! Look, give me that ace! Give me that ace! I want it! What's that?
madness reigns. A screaming shake.
I told you!
True skills display.
Oh! Talk to me! I don't think we let that happen. I think we did that.
Did you just nose dive?
I did, and slid all the way down.
Madness reigns. A screaming shake. The sound.
Yeah! Suck it even more! Let's go! I love it! Yes, Meisters, that's right. I am unapologetically back for more. Pipe and hot goblet already full. Apparently I'm in a blackout. Blackout averted. Cheers, Meisters. Cheers. Welcome in. Piping hot just the way we like it. Meisters, very good to see all of you beautiful people coming in here to hang out with your boy Omega on a Tuesday when I do not normally stream. And I do not know how long that we will be streaming, Meisters. But I couldn't allow the death of my controller last night to keep us from wrapping up this boss fight and enjoying a little bit more of this solid Souls-like Mortal Shell. Man, I can't wait for the announcement for the release date of Mortal Shell 2. I cannot wait. There is something about it. We've got such good opportunities with Souls-likes coming up, Meisters. I mean, such good opportunity. You got Lords of the Fallen 2 top of my list. Mortal Shell 2 definitely up there on the list. Valor Mortis. Lord have mercy, let me reset. Valor Mortis and Fate Keeper. All games I'm looking forward to getting to put out there in front of you. And they'll be fun. They'll be a really good time. We didn't even finish the Mortal Shell 2 demo. What a concept. There was more demo for the Mortal Shell. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Mortal Shell 2. There was more content for the Mortal Shell 2, and I didn't even broach the end of that demo. Regardless, though, I'm excited for it, man. Meisters, I tell you what. It's got me feeling good about the opportunity, the future for games in 26 into 27. Now all I need is a little bit of Tides of Annihilation to show us what they've got. We'll be set. Then there was that Capcom game. I keep forgetting the name of it. Shuma or something like that. Let me see. It's on my wish list. Hold on. It's not on my wish list? Mishuma or something like that? They ought to have it on their they gotta have it on their homepage, right? They got a coming soon. Hold on. Let's go over to their coming soon. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Under their demos? Onimusha. The way of the swordsman. The way of the sword. I don't even know what I'm saying, Meisters. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let me pull this up, make sure that I add it to my wish list, because, yeah. Where can add to your wish list? Lord, I always miss that button somewhere. That one was good too. I think I got my words figured out now, Meisters. I think I got my words figured out, okay? I think I got them. But I could be wrong. Alright. Whew. Meisters. Boy, am I excited. Let me not forget. Meisters, you know where your boy Omega stands! From the bottom of my heart, Meisters, it is an honor. The deepest of privileges to be the host for this amazing community known as the Meisters of Madness. I'm not going to delay too much. Let me just say, starting next month, Meisters, I'm thinking about starting to swap over to playing premium the last hour or so of our stream. I'm thinking about doing that. The last hour or so of our stream might be Rumble Premium going forward. It'll set things up nicely, Meisters. We already only go for about 4 to 5 hours. So an hour is giving about 25% or more of the content to Rumble Premium. I love our free viewership, and I love our viewership on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are amazing. But Rumble is really the platform that's just given us the support to do what we love to do, to game for all of you beautiful Meisters. And we're going to give back. We're going to give back to Rumble with a little exclusive content over there. And I always forget to mention the X Meisters too. Those over there on X that love to watch us when we stream. You guys are all welcome to join us on Rumble. You can create a free account over there, but you also have Rumble Premium. That way, when we go premium, or if you got any other streamers that you love that go premium, you can use the link down below the channel over there on Rumble to get yourselves signed up for Rumble Premium, and it supports yours truly, the Meisters of Madness, and what we do. Every new Rumble Premium subscription that comes from this channel right here, part of that goes to support your boy Omega and the Meisters. So I think we're going to start doing that going forward. Last hour or so, we're going to start doing the Rumble Premium content. That way, all of you Meisters, we can give back to the platform. It's given us the best ability to be in front of beautiful people and create quite the experience for all of you. It's an honor, Meisters. An honor. All right. Without further ado, Meisters, let's jump in. We got more Mortal Shell to take care of. Okay. Where's my audio? Might have clicked the wrong button. That one might be on me. I might have clicked the wrong button. All right. Controller fully charged, Meisters. It will not die on us this time. It's not gonna die tonight. Let's get back in here. Let's clean up some more of the bosses in Mortal Shell. You know, I'm going to empty the goblet, Meisters, and we just got started. Literally just got started, and I'm about to empty this goblet. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Alright, I think we figured this boss fight out for the most part. We're about to find out for sure. Let's turn this down just a touch. It's a little too loud. A little too loud. My souls. Still have not fully, still have. We still have not fully figured out what this boss fight is doing. I'd like to say I do,
Your flesh safe.
but I don't.
Foundling.
But the creepy old lady is still keeping our flesh safe, so I guess that's a positive, huh? Could be worse. Could be worse. This boss music's actually really cool, though. I have no idea where my soul... There they are. Ah, it is the edge of the map, huh? Who was it that said that was finished, wasn't it? I will learn! Yeah, I think it was finished who said the edge of the map dealt damage to us, and I think he was right. That must have been... Nope, there's also the light, which obviously causes issues. What did he hit me with? What did he hit me with that time? Feels like he tickled me with his pinky and that killed me, and I'm not okay with that.
Kept your flesh safe. Foundling.
Well, I appreciate... All right now. Wild Arms, happy to be here. Hope you're all well today, brother. We are very happy to have you, Wild Arms. I am blessed, and I hope you are as well, my good friend. Wait for it. I can't be messing those up! Do not look at him! That's what causes the damage. Whoa! Hey now! Hey now! Stage 2. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Wait. Wait. He's trying to juke. He's trying to juke. All right, how many jukes you want to do? Come on, we got... Well, at some point, we got to fight, big boy. Is this a duel to determine which of you is hard? No, we don't have to determine that, Hans, because I can guarantee you I can already... Welcome in, Sunshiner. Well, that's not good. Definitely not good.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
All right, let's try this again. Fair enough, fair enough. Got a little too antsy on the dodge roll there. Gotta be careful here with this guy. Gotta be careful. There it is. There it is. Don't look at it. I'll take some health back. More! The ice cracking? That sound... Okay. Yeah. I'm tired of your ring around the rosy. Let's fight. Ah, fine. Wait for it. Wait for it. Still got me. I know this move. I know this move. We got him figured out, Meisters. There's no more chances for this guy. It's like a walk in the park now. You son of a... Okay? Almost a proverbial walk in the park. Almost. He's still not gonna beat us. Still not gonna happen. Ow! You son of a... Run! Brooke said, trying to get your 200 watch hours in? I understand dying so much loses interest. You can come to the dark side. You will be accepted as one of us rejects. Nope, just playing Dark Souls or Mortal Shell because I like it. That's all. Just playing it because I like it. This guy's annoying the stew out of me though. Oh my word. Look at him. Look at him. Wait, what? Oh no, gotta run. Gotta run! I like Mortal Shell also. You still haven't put a link in here, Brooke, to show me you beaten it. Or streamed it. I'm still waiting. Oh my word. Yeah, take that, Iceman. I'm the hardest of the hard. Ain't nobody, like Han said, that can harden like me. Han said, it looks like you are trying to play hopscotch with a hockey player. Not going so well, that's for sure. Central said, back, had a phone call. It's okay, you didn't miss anything. Literally, you didn't miss anything. I destroyed... Brooke, do you and I see the exact same thing here, Hans? Sunstrider, back the two of us up. Because what I see looks to be like an individual who I assume by the long hair is a female. And the game is prompting me to extract her gland. Brooke said, yeah, you're a hard baby. Oh my word. Brooke! By the game standards, get hard or go home. That's right, Hans. Get hard or go home. How many thousands of deaths so far again? I can't even read. That was fairly brutal, not gonna lie. That was fairly brutal. Brooke, link to you playing Mortal Shell, or it never happened. Put a link to you playing Mortal Shell in the chat, or it never happened. I love my Rumble peeps.
Gland. Truly, you're blessed. That gland contains the true nectar. Each drop holds both transcendence and transfigurement. Rare is the soul brave enough to extract such an offering. I'm afraid I'm no longer fit for such work. The rite of extraction requires, though perhaps deeply blasphemous hands would do.
Brooke said, no, it could be a guy. You did have a guy pull something out of your butt and shove it up his butt. I will say Sekiro took things to the next level. You're right about that, Brooke. Absolutely weird. Beyond weird. Ridiculous. Oh, of course this place is collapsing. You know, that guy can suck it. All of them. All of them. Except for that guy. And this guy. That sucks. Shouldn't have stopped. That's better. Really getting tired of this guy. Let's see. Sunstrider said that was pretty violent. Yeah, it was extremely violent. Brooke said that was a unique fetish. What is that? What is that? They can suck. What is it over? It's just a phrase, Hans. I don't mean anything by like a physical action. I mean... Wait, what the hey? That's better. Lord have mercy. Oh wait, he's not dead. There you go. Brooke said to Hans, yes, what can... I'll tell you! Well, no, I won't. I won't say a word. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Oh my word. These things are gonna get on my nerves! Getting close to the council on my permadeath playthrough. I have no idea what that means. Oh, that was the race of or enemy group that you have to fight in. I remember now. It was the enemy group that you have to fight in that game. I remember you telling me about that. I know what you mean now. Of course. Everybody in this game just got some annoying little ability to piss me off. Yeah! You can't bite when I harden, can you? Where was I? Brooke said, I want to know what they can suck. Can you describe it in great detail? Link, texture, curse, taste. Brooke, nobody actually cares about that. Nobody actually cares about that. Oh my word! Stop chomping on me! You got really sharp teeth and your breath smells horrible. Those enemies are freaking annoying.
Perhaps it's time to make some new...
NG said, are you having fun, Omega? No clip farming today, only fun. Yes, correct. No clip, no... Yeah, I did say that. No clip farming. I believe you are wrong, said Brooke. So many people care about the... No, they don't. They really don't. They do not want to know the details of what I was talking about. It's like my #1 request. Angie said, no flip Carmi. Yeah, I got it. Oh, my word. Yeah, chop on that! Piece of trash. Just saying. Let me think. Let me think. Okay, Brooke, let me think. Let me think. Let me think. No, no, no. I thought about it. No. No, we don't need to go there. Angie said to Brooke, we're just gonna have a suck fest battle. That's no, we're not. That. Oh my word. I do not have FOMO. I do not have FOMO. I do not have FOMO. Not sure how that one worked, but I'll take it. Does not matter. Push the wrong button. Push the wrong button. These little... Yeah, they're scamps. That's what they are. They look like freaking scamps. Brooke, do not... No, do not start the banana rebellion. Alright? We don't need that right now. What the hell? Angie said to Brooke... Meister banana on thick omega, teabagging, horse butt, and dancing? Did I read your emojis correctly, Angie? Angie said, you're taller than me, Omega. We're gonna have to trickle down economics, as they say. No, Angie, I do not have to engage in any debauchery that I do not want to engage in. Brooke said it's the start of the... Oh my gosh, that sounds like a freaking rock band. Or one of those weird concerts where you sleep outside in tents. Festivals? Concerts? I guess they're about the same thing, right? Hold. No, enough with the bananas. Or title of your streams. No, my title of my streams has nothing to do with... I do say suck it a lot. That would never be the title of my stream. What the hey? Okay, hold on now. Timeout. I got him, 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 I got him. One at a time if I have to, but they're gonna die. Suck it! Mortal Shell Part 4 suck. Brooke, we are not titling any streams Suckfest. It's not happening. Minji said, did that once. Went to 2-day outdoor concert. Turns out girls will just give you free stuff there. It was pretty nice. Dude, there's no way that it's that ridiculously debauchinous. Is that a word? Debauchinous? That's stupid. Wow, what a slow attack. I'm sitting here trying to... Okay. Gotta get my health back! That was close. I got a lot of health back, though. Wait, what hast thou sucketh the Hastons? Nothing! Nothing! Inji said, I used to be pretty hot, Omega. It was that okay. I mean, I believe you on the hot part. You're still hot. You're a very beautiful man. But I don't understand. You know what? It doesn't matter. I do and I don't. Like, it's one of those dichotomous things that I hate to admit exists. Brooke said to Hans, brother Hans, summon brother Maynard with the holy hand grenade. Sunshiner said, what's wrong with Suckfest as a title? Because it has a negative connotation either way you put it. Either Suckfest means that I suck at the game, or Suckfest means that we're doing something debaucherous that I don't engage in. Except for with my wife. I really do want to use this weapon. Wait a minute. Where, Omega, rare winter glass can be applied to the blade, radiant winter glass, and then petrified winter glass. Okay, we'll give them both. Can I gain enough resolve from attacking enemies to activate a powerful weapon ability, LB plus RB, with enough resolve? Okay. I have yet to do that with my other weapon. It's probably going to give me a tutorial for this one too. Gain enough resolve from attacking enemies to activate a powerful weapon ability. Oh, it's that freezing ability that the Frost Knight had. At least I assume that's what it is. Hans said, what is life with that which shall not be sucked? Why is my chat becoming debaucherous? Blasphemy! Hast thou not heard the words of the Holy Lord himself? That thou shalt not be debaucherous? Lord have mercy. Brooke said, and Saint Attila raised the hand grenade up on high, saying, O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou mayest blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy. And the Lord did grin, and the people did feast upon the lambs, and sloths, and carp, and anchovies, and orangutans, and breakfast cereals, and fruit bats, and oh my word. How many more, Brooke? How many more? You know what? We have yet to have Brooke's daily. What's the word I'm thinking of? We have yet to have Brooke's daily holiday list for June 30th. Yeah, I've yet to see Brooke's random stupid holiday. Where's Sunstrider? Let's see. Sunstrider said, I don't know. This stream seems to be going in both those directions. Yeah, a bit. I would say, Sunstrider, it's been a bit debaucherous. I'm not sucking, though. I'm playing very well. I can't do anything about the debauchery. That sword. It's not really that much slower than the ones I got. Gary! Welcome in, Gary! Gary, do tell me how many days till National Gary Day, sir. I do have it in my calendar, FYI. I will get notification. And you better be here on National Gary Day so I can wish you a National Gary Day. That's the one holiday, Brooke, I don't want to hear stuff about. National Gary Day is a real holiday and worth celebrating. I was ready for it. Beautiful, beautiful. You know when you drop in. See, Meisters, I care about you. I know each of you in a way that only I could know you. I know Gary and his national holiday. I know NG, who I fire every single week because he's a terrible editor, except for when he drops clips. Actually, clips are really good. But other than that, he's a terrible editor. I know Hans is not German, but definitely has the German connotate. No, I'm just... And I know Brooke in so many different ways, I don't even want to talk about half of them. The kind of things that Brooke and I get into together is just stupid. It's just stupid. The kind of things we get, and I do not want to talk about it. Angie said, Brooke will help you with the debauchery. She'll dress as a nun. Okay. She actually probably needs to start dressing as a nun, given all the things she says. Major Shawl? Okay. I have no idea. I like this sword. This sword hath the rage to deal with my enemies. I shall slay thee and sunder thee under my feet. Mine. Anyway, they are dead. International Day of Parliamentarianism. Nobody cares. International Moon Day. Okay, that one actually, the International Sailor Moon Day is actually pretty relevant given how many people waifu the Sailor Moon characters. So that one actually has some impact. I'm sure it's celebrated pretty. National Meteor Watch Day. National OOTD Day. What the hell is that? National Organization for Women Day. Women need an organization? Wait a minute. So wait a minute. National Organization for Women Day? So we're not celebrating women, we're celebrating the organization that's for women? That sounds really stupid. Social Media Day? Get that crap out of my life right now. International Asteroid Day. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have National Meteor Watch Day and International Asteroid Day on the same day. Can you double up on the hypocrisy already? This world has gone just absolutely stupid. Brooke said, I only include the holidays in the U.S. That's... We need to really get a grip on ourselves. Like, stupid. Han said, that's not a swad. Oh, let me see. Do I have a Crocodile Dundee? No, I don't. I don't do the Australian accent. I'm just going to skip that one, Hans, because there's no way I could pull it off. What are you getting into, Sunshine? What are you talking about? Brooke said, outfit of the day? OOTD. That's every day! That's literally every day! We have... Oh my gosh. Oh, I am... The retards. The retards that we have making holidays. Holy cow. I'm going to die of an aneurysm if I read any more stupid holidays. Where was I? Angie said, came to peep on Sailor Moon, stayed for Uranus. Oh my god, I just read that out loud. Holy cow. Holy cow. You spelled the planet and I read it out loud, not thinking. Literally walked into that trap. Holy cow. What did Brooke say? Came for International Sailor Moon Day, stayed to get my crystal heart. Something dark side. Got it. I put it there instead of in the comments. You're good. The fam is gone today, Brooke. You can put it in the comments today. Mr. Biscuit. He doesn't read the comments section, thankfully. He's not watching, so the family, they went swimming. You know, while I'm working, providing, and out in the heat, going around, well, not in the heat a lot. Let me be real. I stay inside quite a bit, in the car, in meetings with clients. Some job sites which are hot, but it's okay. It's very little part of mine. But yeah, while I'm out there making money, trying to provide for my beautiful family, they're going swimming. They're going swimming, having a good time with the, you know, fam, the extended family. Me, not so lucky. Put he could, chat disappears, comment stay forever. That's point. That's a good point. Never mind. Disregard. You know what? You know what, Brooke? You got a head on your shoulders. You got a head on your shoulders. I like that noggin. I like the way your head works. Let's get back to this. I got more of these freaking retarded scamps to kill. I don't want that. That's the poison shroom. Ha ha! Chew on that, you little trash goblin! You piece of garbage. Oh, when he does that, he steals health. Yeah, nah. Now come over here. Let me parry you and steal my health back. That's what I'm talking about. Gary said to Ingy, Uranus stands upside down on my nightstand because she tried to beat up Sailor Moon. How does a planet beat up... Wait, what? That's a good clip. It is not a good clip. It's not a good clip. Thank you. I will protect the family, said Brooke. She's protecting the family. That's a good little Brookie. You're a good little Brookie. Oh, that's gonna knock... Yep. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of this. This moment right here is one I will regret. I shall regret. Because down there, even though Meisters, that's solid ground and we would be safe standing down there, I do not think there's a way back out of here. Pretty sure once I step on that, I'm dead. I didn't even make it down. Just whisked away, warped into oblivion. And I'm pretty sure I didn't use the divine tar from that beautiful lady upstairs, the beautiful goddess that is upstairs. So now I'm probably starting at the very bottom of where I beat the boss. I would be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. This is one time in which your boy Omega will accept being wrong as a positive. Oh, it knocks him back? Say what? I do not like these enemies at all. Acceptable. Acceptable. So I'm trying to say, make sure nobody takes that out of context. Yeah, definitely. Brooke said, oops, I mean, oh, sorry. You really showed them who was boss. I'm going to show you who's boss. If you don't watch your mouth, Brookie. We're going to ignore that. Well, I'm going to show you if you don't watch your mouth, Brookie. Now I got to... There was no chest over there, so I got to work my way back to the beginning. I honestly don't even know which way I'm going. If I have to be honest, I don't know which way I'm going. Have I mentioned how much I dislike these enemies? Very annoying. Very, very annoying. The sword I'm using is definitely better for these enemies than the starting weapon I have, that's for sure. This one is definitely better. I need to find some more acid wash, though, to make it even better than it is now. Because it's already good, but it needs to be washed in acid so it does even more damage. I have no idea where those guys came from to begin with, but it'll be all right. That backswing, though. I do like that backswing. No, sir. No, sir. Ah, there be me souls. How many of them there are, I don't know, but there they are. My own body is... Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Get off my back! Oh my word. Oh my word. Tainted nectar. Unfit for consumption? But how am I supposed to familiarize myself with the tainted nectar if I don't consume it? Like, that's what this game is all about, is consuming things. I knew it. I knew it. How? Wait. There we go. Wait, did I just... Did I discover this when I struck it? What is the difference between following and pursuing? These wraiths haunt his steps as I do. A beast chasing at its own tail in the grand cosmic scheme. I don't know. I don't know, Meisters. I don't follow. I keep trying to pull up a map. There exists no such map. What the what? Very unexpected. Who puts a boss out in the middle of the open as you're just trying to get home? Ridiculous. Hit the dodge. Pleasant and very welcome surprise. I'll take that wet cap. Give me that wet cap. Much needed nourishment. There's got to be a way to discover or get familiarity with something that you don't consume. Wrong way. This is not the way I went where I ran into the boss. Duly noted. Onward, Meisters, onward. We shall find where we went. This looks more familiar. This looks more familiar. Get off my back! Oh my word. I finally achieved it. And then I messed it up. Did not respond quickly enough. I guess we're eating more wet caps. Guess we're just gonna have to consume more. Yeah, that's a grab. Oh, come on! My body's not that in the way. Yeah! How do you like that, big boy? I sat him down real quick. Put him back in his place. Over here trying to act all big and bad. Glimpse of courage. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, maybe that's how we get it. Maybe that's how we learn about stuff more accurately, is we get those glimpses and use them on them. I do remember something about using glimpses to uncover things, that's for sure. Pretty sure that traversing that hole would take me back to the beginning. We're not going to do that right now. I don't know why I did my... I don't know why I used my ability right there. No idea. Yeah, this big Claymore's doing some workity work. I like the workity work. Yep, I hear the bells chiming, but we need to open all the chests we can find while the mist is still here, because that's the only time we can open up chests. Oh, I didn't get them both. That's unfortunate. I was trying to do that little trick, Meisters, where you switch targets mid-attack so it would hit them both, and it didn't work for me. That's okay, though. You know what I haven't tried yet? I haven't tried mixing up the light and the heavy attacks yet. Need to do that too to see what we got. That's not bad. Got him. Now we're just rolling right on through. Piece of cake. Attack! Full stamina and I couldn't attack. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm back in full control, Meisters. Just the way I like it. Yeah, you only thought. That's okay, everybody gets one. I told you, only one. Only one! You can regular attack so I can parry, but you're not getting another jump. Grab, attack, thing. Bag of tar. Alright, any other chests around? Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. I knew I was gonna mess that up. Just a little more patience on it. Excuse you? Oh my word. Oh my word. Come on! Brooks, I came for National OOTD Day. Stayed to get my outfit stripped and ruined. Why did you let him ruin it? The first part I understand, but... Come on, Brooke, we can't be letting them ruin outfits now. Can't be doing that. It's unacceptable. You're kidding me. Yeah, I knew I was dead there. I knew I was dead there. Brooke said passion demands sacrifice. I can't argue with that logic, Brooke. I cannot argue with that logic. Passion demands sacrifice. Okay. Oh, come on. All the way back here? I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. Let's work our way all the way. Wait, which way was it? It was this way. I knew I was about to take a wrong turn there. Right off the bat! Knew I was about to take a wrong turn. Ask QS tonight if she agrees. Oh, she'll agree. She'll agree. I'll still ask for you because, you know, you asked me to ask. And you were nice about it. So I will still ask for you, but I can guarantee you. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know. When we go to our premium portion of the stream, Brooke, your boy Omega will do a little more intentional conversating. I'll do a little more intentional conversating when we get to the premium portion. We can't do it on free, though. Family friendly. That's a grab. Cannot parry that. I was trying to, but I cannot. Wait, what? If you come to the dark side... Wait. That's what I was going for. Hold that thought. Now, where was I? If you come to the dark side, you don't need to go. It's a family-friendly stream, Brooke. We only do or allow content that's not family-friendly if we're on premium. Ow. Annoying. Jeez. Trying to get me to break the rules, are you, Brooke? Brooke's a rule breaker. There we go. There we go. Now I just gotta go find my souls. One at a time, one at a time. Play smart, strategic. And I will recover my souls. Play smart and strategic, and I... Son of a biscuit. Got him. First of all, in the Rumble T and TOS, I think is me, no person under the age of 18 is permitted to use the Rumble site. First paragraph. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You won't have anyone under 18 use the Rumble site, would you? Never, never. That would never happen. It hasn't been family friendly, said Sunstrider, for a long time. But, Brooke, saying that they're not permitted to use the Rumble website doesn't mean that you won't have viewers in the room that could be underage. That's the reality of the situation. Which is why I try to take it into consideration that there could be individuals in the Rumble stream that would be underage because they're in a living room or whatever the case may have, you know? I'm trying to think ahead, you know? Trying to think ahead. Would I allow? No. And the High Council is no more. Okay. Wait, you already got to the High Council and completed it that fast? Must have been a very easy, like you were talking about it like it was complicated and difficult, but now I think you were just messing around and it's actually not. Those frogs be dangerous, Meisters. I knew that was about to hit. I knew it. Got him, got him. The change of pace with the weapon, very nice. The reach that this thing has. I mean, we're talking reach. Like in an R-rated movie theater and the door swings open to the lobby. Exactly. Exactly. You can't take into consideration who might be able to view your content that you didn't intend to view your content, right? That took a while, said. Well, she had to think about it. I understand. You know? You got to take your time and figure those things out. You got to be like, okay, what's a good example of this occurrence? She's right. You know, a company who produced the film can't then be sued because the door to a theater swung open and a child saw a naked lady on the television set, right? Or, you know, a person being decapitated or whatever the case may be. Which is also why theaters have changed to where when you enter, you actually have to go around and then around again to get to view the movie screen, right? It's behind so they're taking into consideration all the features. So we're doing all the things we can. And that is the definition of child endangerment. The movie theaters have been sued because of it. Which is exactly why we keep it family friendly. I didn't know theaters have been sued over that. I think that's a stupid lawsuit, but I'm also not opposed to theaters having some additional safeguards to make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen, right? You know, the other thing that you have to watch out for too, though, is like if a child gets lost going to the bathroom and coming back. It's how I got PTSD. You got PTSD? Is that on? Oh, Hans. I think Hans is messing with. How did you get PTSD from a theater door opening to a... I guess. Nope, that's a grab. Woo, that was close. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. That was close too. There we go. That's one of them. Wow, I almost got killed on that one. That would have been bad too. It's why what you just said, they changed the design of the room where you have to walk around. Same way the public restrooms, you have to walk around to get to the facilities. That totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'd always thought about that. I was like, that was smart, That was really smart. You wouldn't change the way that the setup was so you couldn't just, the door swing open and you see a lady, fixing her blouse or whatever the case may be. And she has a bad experience from it, right? Because you can't walk in and immediately see people in the restroom. So that totally made sense to me. I figured the movie theaters took that upon themselves to change what they changed so people couldn't just see a movie from, the lobby by the door opening. Because, the other thing could be, too, that they do that to prevent people from standing in the... I really hate these traps. From standing in the lobby and watching movies by propping the door open, you know what I'm saying? I figured that might also be the case there, but that makes a lot more sense. Protected from liability they are when they make those changes. I am trying to find all the chests, Meisters, because I just found the molten spike, which is for my other sword. So, I want to see if there's any more. That way the owners say in court, we did everything we could to keep... Yeah, it's a CYA. Realistically, again, I'm not opposed to theaters doing it. I think that it's good for the theaters to do that kind of stuff. Prevent those kind of situations from occurring. Not opposed to it at all. But at the same time, those kind of lawsuits are a little overkill. They're a little overkill. But there's a lot of overkill lawsuits. Like what was the one McDonald's got sued because a lady spilled coffee on herself and scalded herself? And then she sued McDonald's because I guess they made the coffee too hot or something to that degree. It was something stupid. It's like, take accountability for yourself. Making the decisions you made. Like, not making sure, accidents happen. You're going to sit there and sue a company because you got scalded by hot coffee? I think it's too much. It's too much. Like, if that happened to me, I'm not going and filing a class action lawsuit or a regular lawsuit or any kind of lawsuit against McDonald's. I'm going to be like, yeah, I probably should have made sure I had a bit. Like, even now, if I get a cold drink, I'm always, before I take the cup, before I secure the cup, I'm taking both hands, I'm reaching out there, I'm getting the cup, but I'm also checking with just a gentle squeeze. You grab it, gentle squeeze, just to make sure that you're not going to have any spillage. And then if you feel like it's a little insecure, secure it. Get your other hand there. Make sure that lid's secure so that you don't have spillage. Blows my mind that we gotta have a lawsuit over that stuff. Like, come on. Brooke said, yes, liability, like if you slip and fall in a store, you are going to get cash if you sue. But if you can prove that the owner knew the drain was clogged and did nothing about it, that is a big cash payout. Yeah. Okay, so there's a good example, Brooke. I think that's aren't going to get cash. Oh, you aren't going to get cash. Yeah. I think that's a great example, Brooke. Lawsuits where it's negligence on the part of the owner, right? Or the city, government, whatever. For example, the city knew for a long time that there was a blind corner in a neighborhood, in a like a entrance to a neighborhood. Of course. That they did nothing about, even though it's been a problem for a long time. That's a good example of like where a lawsuit makes sense. You were negligent on your part. You've been informed about an issue multiple times and did nothing about it. Ooh, quenching acid. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's your negligence, and you should be sued over that, especially if somebody gets injured. But the whole purpose behind lawsuits is to help rectify an issue where somebody suffered a loss of some kind, whether it's personal injury, time, or material possessions, to rectify that situation. It's not to make somebody rich. And I think that's what we've run into way too much in the world as a whole, is that it costs you more to defend yourself than to settle a lawsuit out of court. And so a lot of these companies just settle out of court so they don't lose as much. So even if, you know, they feel like they have a solid case, it's like, man, it'd be too expensive to drag it out in court, so it makes way more sense for us just to pay the suit and move on. Like, are we serious right now? I wanna discover more about what this shell has to offer. Real quick, Meisters.
Don't overindulge.
Don't overindulge on your divine tar. Are you kidding me? I'm going to use your divine tar. I'm going to sip it every single chance I get because I can. Who doesn't like a good hard reset, huh? Brooke said, yes, you have to prove they knew the problem and did nothing. Yeah, so that's where a lawsuit makes sense. But just the stupid things like, oh, I spilled coffee on myself because McDonald's made the coffee too hot and the lid popped off as they were handing it to me in the car. So I'm going to get paid millions of dollars out of court because they would rather do that than go through the process, because the process itself is more punishing than paying the settlement. Like, come on. I'd love to see the statistics on how many frivolous lawsuits are paid out or settled out of court so that a company doesn't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Insanity. Oh. So each individual shell has its own number of glimpses. You don't get free glimpses. Or you don't get to let your glimpses roll over to the other shells. You have to get new glimpses for each one. So I guess we kind of take a look at these and see what he's got and figure out if we like it. The problem is the only way to punish corporation is to sue them for big money. Otherwise, they won't care and to create dangerous situations. Correct or try to or prevent. I see what you're saying there, though. Yeah, I mean, you're right. That is the problem that, yeah, and reality is, especially in a capitalistic market like the U.S., you are going to have the problem of for-profit companies, which we never could have foreseen how the Industrial Revolution and technology as a whole would create corporations worth billions of dollars. So yeah, the only way to make it sting enough is for you to sue. It's a balance. And naturally the problem is that humanity is sinful and we are selfish. So if we see we can make money off of something, a lot of times, even if we know like we're not, like it's partly our fault, if a lawyer came to us tomorrow and said, I can get you $500,000 because you slipped and fell walking into a store where they didn't have a wet floor sign. And you're not really that injured. Maybe you like went to the chiropractor, got your back adjusted, and everything's good. You have some a minor bruise or something like that. But the lawyer says to you, I can get you $500,000 if you'll just let me sue them. Because he makes money too, right? He's capitalizing on it too. He keeps 40%. You're gonna make $900,000 off the lawsuit. He gets to keep 400. You get to keep $500,000. Does the sinful, selfish nature of you say yes? Absolutely. You know, I can see that as a trade-off for knowing that it does, you know, it really isn't that big of a deal. Oh, I'm not phrasing this well. Hold on. If you knew the trade-off was you could sue for your costs, right? Say it costs you even a couple $1,000s to get the proper medical care to deal with your issue. And then your time out of work in that. So let's say your total compensation really should be 10 grand. Just throw out a number. But the lawyer said to you, let's make it a lower number. The lawyer said to you, you could get the 10,000. We could sue and you could be justly compensated for your losses. Or we could go take it a step further. We could ask for $1 million and the company will probably settle for 500,000. I'll keep 40%. You'll keep 60%. You know, do you not, as a selfish human being, really consider the additional money instead of just the due compensation for your loss of time and injuries? That's the reality. But on the other side of that, unless you hold a corporation accountable, like you're pointing out, Brooke, how do you keep greedy corporations from just being negligent all the time if they only compensate you for your injuries? So yeah, how do we balance that? I think that's a fair conversation to have. Brooks, the car companies have a formula of the cost of the deaths from a defective part versus the cost for a car recall. Yeah, I believe that 100%. I mean, car companies are already trying to keep you from being able to work on your own vehicle so that you don't have to, or so that they can make even more money. I know that was a big thing in the news, which was, it's insane that we even had to have that conversation. If I buy your vehicle, I should be able to repair it myself. I own the vehicle, but then again, it's just like buying a operating system for your computer. You don't actually own the operating system. You own right to use the operating system. Car companies are trying to take it that direction too. You don't own the car. You own the right to drive the vehicle. We still own the vehicle, even though you paid us what the vehicle costs plus extra for us to make a profit off of it. They don't want you to own it. They want you to pay them for the vehicle and they still own it. That's the reality. All right, so this shell is occasionally able to resist being knocked down. That's cool. On kill, this shell gains a buff which reduces damage taken by 5% for 10 seconds. Upon reclaiming your shell, your next attack will deal massive damage, sometimes exploding your enemies into a bloody mist. Holy cow. This shell gains an execution stack upon killing an enemy. Each stack increases base attack damage. Stacks are lost when separating from this shell. Okay. This shell's max HP is increased by 15%. This shell's attacks deal additional poise damage, causing enemies to stagger more frequently. This shell deals extra damage against enemies who are alone. Regain last chance upon defeating enough foes, so you still get to keep that. So that's still the same. Oh, so all of these are still the same. But it's just his ability. I don't like those abilities as much. I don't like those abilities as much. I'm going to stick with this shell. Brooke said if a car company has statistics that say 50 will die because of the defective part and will cost 50 million, or recall all the cars will cost 200 million, Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. You're right. That's the problem. That's where, again, it's on the both ends of it. It's the selfishness of humanity, the sinful nature of humans that allows for that kind of greed, right?
That stench. You've brought the fog with you.
The answer to that every single time, Brooke, should be human life is way too precious to sacrifice for any amount of profit. The answer's no. We will recall every single vehicle and have the part replaced.
What a relief. I feared you might never return. Or worse, that you've been led astray. Now,
Brooke's been trying to lead us astray.
yes, it's almost enough to revive the memories of the frantic past. The true nectar from this sacred land holds but a fraction of its... How many unprepared minds have been shattered by I'm rambling. Don't mind. You have one final temple left to discover. Hurry on, and return to me.
Old prisoner has infused your sill with some of the true nectar he extracted from the crystalline gland. When empowered by resolve, your repulse will unleash your true form upon your foes. You riposte and your shell attacks your foes? It's pretty strong. We're going to get a new ability. Hold on. It's going to give us a tutorial. Gain enough resolve from attacking enemies to activate a powerful weapon ability. I have a fiery piercing weapon on my hilt. That's pretty cool. Brooke said, yes, part was defective because the car company wanted to save money in the first place. Exactly. Exactly. You accept your stupid decision. Part's defective because you didn't do your due diligence in getting a good part. You suck it up and you recall every vehicle and fix them. Every one of them and fix them. Or just build better cars and charge less money. A lot of the issues too with car companies is oh, my lady of madness! My lady! Meisters, do me a favor. Make her dance, Meisters! Make her dance! Where was I? Absolutely. Do I put this here or do I put it on my other sword? I think I maxed this one out. Max that one out and then the next acid we get, we'll do it on the other sword. That's right. See, she's got the right idea. Get him in the chat, Meisters.
You again, stranger. I thought you'd been.
I put mine in there.
Creature.
Sunstrider, you better make her dance.
If you enjoy hunting in the, simply bring me any. There's few pleasure. You can get lost, forget some. But yeah. Do we have an accord? It's not an easy hunt.
So that's how we get the fog back. My lady said, you got QS set up yet? He said he'd be, oh, did I miss that? Yeah, he did. All right, I was about to get on to him for not respecting that the Lady of Madness has gotten here, but I'll accept the fact that he did say he'd be back. That's on me. You know what? I need to take a quick tea break, Meisters. Brooke, my lady, Sunstrider, appreciate, and Hans, all of y'all being here. Let me go grab some tea. I'm coming right back. We got another 45 minutes, then we're going premium, and Brooke's going to open up the chat with the most ridiculous conversations, and we'll see where we go. Meisters. You know your boy Omega loves you. I'll be right back. So we asked the question, Meisters. We asked the question. Cheers, first of all. We asked the question of would the Meisters like, would you like for your boy Omega to be a little more unleashed, capable of saying what he wanted to say, not hold it back? And you all said absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to give that a shot after a while when we get to premium. And I want honest feedback. If it's not as good as you thought, you tell me to shut my mouth. Go back to clean, family-friendly kind of business. And we'll do it. Alright, Meisters, let's get back in here. We've got a lot more, or at least I hope a lot more Mortal Shell coming your way. That was too abrupt, huh? Alright, let's see. Summons the Hallowed Sword. I don't like that bread. The moldy bread. No, effigy. Use this item to reveal its effect. Use 4 more times to reveal further details. Effigy of Eridrim. Effigy of Haros. Getting my shell back doesn't seem very beneficial in most cases. Martel Shaw. Use this item to reveal its effect. Use 1 more time. I don't know what the Tattered Vestment does. Alright, let's try... Ah! Cool. Hold on. So that means this one... Knew it. Now we can switch between weapons, Meisters. Woo! Like that. I like switching between one and the other at my leisure, rather than having to go from using one weapon all the way back to get the other one to use it. I don't want to have to go back all the way to back home to get the other one to use it. I want to be wherever I am. I want to be able to use them interchangeably, and this allows for that, which I assume would be the case. Glad we figured it out. That's what you get. You don't attack your boy Omega. It don't work like that. I gotta get one more hit in, maybe? There. Alright. Now where to go? Where to go? I'm guessing that if I glimpse at it's up there. I'm guessing that if I glimpse at one of those other shells I don't have, it'll give me kind of a direction of of where I need to head to in order to... Wait, am I getting health from attacking? When did that start happening? Oh, wait a minute. I have all of the abilities. I picked up a glimpse. I probably restored some health from that. That's probably what it was. Alright. Where does this guy reside? Okay, past that. Through the hole where the bodies are. Huh. Should I have already had him? Should I have already had him? So through here. Down this area. I thought I've went this way. I could have sworn I've gone this way. I have gone this way. I don't know with how much success I had. Oh! You know what? You know what, Meisters? That's on me. I do need to discover what this shell does as well. Here, this whole time, I could have already had this shell, Meisters. Can you believe that? How I missed it, I will never know. But I did. I did. I am terribly wrong for having missed it. Maybe if I find a boss and we're in Premium Meisters, I take music requests too. I might take some music requests. I don't know though. I don't know. Depends on what music y'all offer me.
Slowly now.
Y'all do tend to provide very questionable choices on music. All right, see what we got. See what we got. Solomon the Scholar. Solomon the Scholar. Harden. Oh yeah, I already got that. Already got that. Gains a small amount of resolve when being struck while hardened. So wait a minute. You're telling me that if I get hard and I am struck while hard, I gain resolve? That doesn't sound like an innuendo at all. Killing an enemy with an empowered riposte has a chance to restore all resolve. Oh my word. Oh my word. This might be the new shell for us, Meisters. Solomon has a chance to heal on using a weapon ability to slay an enemy. When holding a sacred gland, Solomon gains 25 maximum health. When not holding a gland, Solomon gains 1 maximum resolve segment. I like that. The duration of time enemies remain hardened when you are separated from Solomon is increased. That's fine by me. Doesn't have to be, you know, too much more, but Solomon becomes familiar with items more quickly and gains a glimpse on reading lore for the first time. When talking to an NPC, Solomon gains a segment of resolve. This guy's all about resolve, huh? So, this guy focuses on resolve. The other shell focuses on my ability to harden. kind of like to resolve. It's between Harros and Solomon. I think I'll give Solomon a go. I think I'll give Solomon a go for now. Oh, I gotta look at another corpse or shell to glimpse, because it'll tell me which way I need to go. All right, let's check this one. Okay, where the bats are. Kind of know where that is. I kind of know where that is. Let's see. The bats are... I think they're out this way. That was the longest. Simple enough, simple enough. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, we're looking for the bat area. I'm trying to recall precisely where that is. I think it's this way? Maybe not. Yeah, it is this way. You son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Got him. Right here. Is it this? I don't think this is it. It does not look right. This is where I went to go. I'm going to gain a lot of glimpses in order to get his abilities up to where the other one was. Okay, the abilities on Solomon will be a lot harder to get used to because you do not get nearly as much of your stamina restored. I haven't even died, Sunstrider! Yeah, this is very different because my ability to harden recharges so much faster than with Eros. Eros is like, for what the game wants to do, Eros is probably my top pick for a shell. This would take a lot more time to get adjusted to overall. A lot more time to get adjusted to. I do have glimpses available to me. Next time I find a the goddess, I probably need to use a few of those, huh? Man, this is really good tea. Really good tea, Meisters. I'm sure I missed a button. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I don't know where you got the number you got. It isn't even close to correct, Sunstrider. I didn't even die while you were gone. And I haven't died. But basically, anytime you've been gone, I have not died. That's the reality of it, Sunstrider. You're making up stuff that does not exist because it never happened. Okay, this is the way. I guess I must have missed this hole over here. I hadn't traversed this hole. I need to get some health back. There we go, much better. Maybe it's this. I'm not sure. Yep, this is it. Give me that, Clamps. I earned it! Give it to me! This is not fair. This is the one time I really care about getting the glimpses, and it's not available! Right at my fingertips, and I can't touch it! No way. No way. Did Dirty Bert just raid the stream? Oh my goodness, Dirty Bert. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for the raid, Dirty Bert. I don't deserve it. Do not deserve it, but I appreciate it greatly, my good friend. Alright, inhabited another unknown shell, and now, son of a biscuit's still gonna piss me off. I can't get to that one. Ickben! Good to see you again, brother. How you been, Ickben? Oh, so it's just a coincidence you're dying every time I look at the screen? That's an exaggeration, and you freaking know it. Oh, you're Dirty Bert. Ah, Ickben, thank you for the raid, brother. Now it makes it Ickben with a raid. I appreciate that, my good friend. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go find out what this shell does and see if it's got a lot more stamina. I do like that, but only 2 resolve? It's a lot of balancing. It's a lot of balancing. Eros is still by far my favorite. Now that I understand the actual mechanic of hardening, it took me a while to really get good with it. But now that I understand the mechanic, I like it a lot.
You wear a familiar face. Or should I say, a distinct laugh. Where did you find him, family? Just come closer. It's a simple pleasure to glimpse my beloved. Even if he's truly gone, some part of him remains with you. A small consolation. Would it please your withered lips to taste my gifts once again?
That went off the rails very fast. Very fast.
They foretold the truth.
The Acolyte! Let me read his abilities. Strike a poisoned enemy increases the chance TL's other passive will trigger. TL has another passive? Hold on, what? Better. Much better. TL gains 20% chance to lose stamina instead of health on taking damage. Well, that's actually not too bad. Gain a damage bonus when low on stamina. Sprinting doesn't consume TL stamina. On killing an enemy, TL gains a buff which poisons enemies on hit. Good lord. Use your words, Omega. Talk. Lose this buff when you are hit. Okay. On Empowered Riposte, TL will sometimes release a poisonous cloud. Okay. Taking poison damage heals TL for a portion of the damage which would have been dealt. TL's interesting. A lot more stamina. The ability to offset your damage with stamina. There are some bonuses. I still think Eros is my guy. It's either him or the scholar Solomon. Solomon's resolve. But I think that it's just not worth the trade-off for the additional ability of Heros to regenerate stamina faster. And he's still got 4 resolve. Like, you can't beat the guy. He's got everything a man like me would want in a shell like him. You know what I mean? Let's see what time it is. Alright, 15 minutes, Meisters. We're gonna take a premium. You get to strike up conversations with your boy Omega you ain't never struck up before. And I will wonder if I regret my decision. I need to get resolve from each hit. Instead of just like, if I hit 2 enemies with the same attack, I don't get resolve for both of them. I only get it for one of them. That's pretty dumb. You know what I'm saying, Meisters? I consider that pretty dumb. Ouch. I want my health back. Alright, now I gotta find... Now I gotta find my flipping way to the last place that I need to go. Ouch. I deserve that one. I deserve that one, Meisters. Ha ha! You weren't expecting that little dance I did there, were you? Maybe it's this way? I don't know. Maybe it's this way? Oh, I know this way. It's not this way. I thought for a second there I missed the guy. Rook said ogre with a raid. Yes, indeed. We had Ikbin coming in with that heavy raid. I was not expecting it, but I am grateful. Love my boy Ikbin. It's been a while since we got to see him. It's good to see him again. Did you really just hit me with that, you son of a biscuit? I cannot believe that. Oh well, I got my health pack. Only the queen know the way. Brooke does know the way. She knows many a way. And in 15 minutes, we're going to unleash Brooke on the chat. We're going to unleash her full potential on the chat. On the Meisters. I'm going to unleash myself. No more holding back, Meisters. They won't be able to hit me. I'm getting tea ready. Oh, you're speaking my language, Mr. Ikbin. Talk dirty to me. I'm gonna need a whole nother mug. I am going to wander the entire map, if that's what it takes to figure out where in the world I need to go. The whole entire map, Meisters. Always happy when I find me some wet caps. Yeah, Eros is the way to go. Eros got it going on, Meisters. What do I need extra stamina for when I can recharge it fast as the wind? You know what I'm saying? When I can just clean them up. Brooke said, unleash! It's coming, Brooke. Gotta save it for the premiums, but it's a coming. Ouch. 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 Who's next? Collect my health back real quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. I will traverse this entire flippin' map to find what I'm looking for. I feel like I've been there. Feel like I've been there. I know I've been here. Oh yeah, that's where I got. Yeah. That hole I traversed earlier is where I got TL. We've been here, right? Wouldn't hurt to check it again. Wouldn't hurt to check it again, Meisters. Pretty sure this is not the way, but it wouldn't hurt to check it again. That's the only downside so far. Like, I've figured out where I need to go on every single instance, but this is definitely the downside to this game is... The map is a little confusing. Because you basically have a big circle around the main area that you traverse in between. And then, you have to navigate the outskirts plus unknown holes that take you to different locations, and you have to explore everything in order to determine if you've been there, haven't been there, need to go there, if it's, well, everything's, every one of them is pretty much necessary. Chest is locked. Okay. Well, another location we need to come to when the chest is unlocked, when the mist is around. Tainted nectar. Okay, we know where we are. Let me go back down here and explore the rest of this. But it's a lot of this. It's a lot of interconnected, labyrinth-like map design. That reminds me, is mine working again? Tell me it's working. Did they fix it? It got fixed! Meisters, we're back. We're back to our calling. The traveling minstrel soul. It's good to be back. Now I can taunt my enemies with my guitar once again. Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity right here, Meisters. Oh, you'll pay for that one. Uh-huh, didn't feel so good when you hit me, huh? When I hit back, you don't feel so good, does it? Back to taunting. They do not want me playing. They do not want me playing. Excuse you? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. He played that better. I swear. I gotta get some health back right away because I'm not dying to this guy. No, sir. Ain't nobody hitting the Champion of Souls right now. Hits are off limit. Very off limit. The Jedi Souls game map gets... Hold on. The Jedi Souls game map gets really hard to find your way through. Oh, you're talking about... what is that game called? Jedi Fallen Order? Yeah. You're correct. It gets a little complicated as well. I agree with that. I agree with that. They could have done a better job. I definitely agree with that, Sunsetter. Oh my word. Okay, so this just takes me back, I think, to where I fought that first boss. Ikbin said, uh-huh. Yeah, it gets pretty gnarly. Map design is very important in these games. This would be another demerit on this one. Another demerit on this one. Map design's not the greatest. Yeah, so this takes me back here. I know where that takes me. Let's go down. Let's go traverse this hole. Okay, hold on. Looks a little more promising. Looks a little more promising. Need a little help. Excuse you. I was getting help. Frustrating little biscuits. Oh, no, you did not. I know you didn't just... You did. Fell off. Health, please. Health, please. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, Fallen Order and... Oh, my word. I did not give them permission. Did not give them permission to hit me. Time for a repulse stay to gain back my health. Ow. That's not it. That's not it either. I went backwards on health. Oh, you did not. Fair enough, fair enough. He got me on that one. Now I got all my health back. What are you going to do about that, Biscuit, huh? What are you going to do about that? Alright, so definitely not the way because we've been there. I still have to, I still have it installed, but I stopped playing it for a while after running around in circles for 3 freaking hours. Yeah, you know, it's the, which one are you on? The first one or the second one? Because the second one's definitely worse about that than the first one. Second one is definitely worse about that than the first one. It's time, said Ickbin. It is that time, Meisters. Let's head to the lab for just a second. Any day now. There we go. Meisters, you're about to unleash. Well, not the. You're about to enter. I'm mixing my words up again. That's the kind of night it is. Meisters, you're about to enter the part of the stream that we're going to give a try tonight, where your boy Omega goes unleashed. It's premium. So, if you want to partake, and you're not already a premium member on Rumble, you can go right down below. You can click that Rumble Premium link and sign up. And you don't just get this one. You don't get just this premium stream. You get everything that's premium on Rumble. And it supports yours truly and the Meisters. For the rest of you hanging out on the other platforms and doing your nonsense over there, which is totally fine. We love you and appreciate each of the Meisters on each of the different platforms. But we're going premium exclusive to Rumble. So Meisters, if you want to hang out with us, go over there, get you an account, get that Rumble Premium, support yours truly and many other creators on the Rumble platform. We will see you Meisters that want to stay free tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Y'all have a wonderful night, Meisters.